The Education Department has launched investigations into anti-Semitism and Islamophobia at 6 colleges and 1 public school district. These schools under investigation include Cornell, Columbia, Wellesley College, University of Pennsylvania, Lafayette College, and the Cooper Union for the Advancement of Science and Art, which is a private college, and in New York City, as well as a K-12 public school in Kansas. College campuses have seen a major rise in tension since the start of this war. It pushed my next guest into action. Elizabeth Rand is the founder of Mothers Against College Antisemitism. She's also an attorney and a mom of a high school senior. Thanks for being with us, Elizabeth. What was the moment for you that you decided, I've got to say something, I've got to do something? What was your turning point?
I was a member of several Facebook groups for Jewish people. I run a Holocaust group. And one of the groups that I was a member of was a group for moms of kids who were like late teens, early 20s. So it was kids who were entering college or in college. And before October 7th, that group, was pretty mundane conversations about this Hillel or that Chabad or who was accepted where. It's just sort of a mundane, conversations. And then after October 7th, everything completely changed. And this group and some of the other groups I was in, it became only about the war. And I noticed in this group that I was in with the moms of the older teens that a lot of it became about what was going on college campuses. And at the exact same time that this was happening, I have a high school senior and he was applying to different colleges. And there was just this outpouring of grief and rage, from these moms, just, having their kids at these schools or the kids who weren't going to apply to these schools. In fact, my son applied to a lot of these schools. And then I see you putting the picture up on the screen. That is at the Gelman Library at George Washington University. And I mean, the irony of that, the Gelmans, I don't think they would really appreciate it, And so I thought, what can I do? What can happen? This was outrageous. And so I thought, okay, I'm going to start a Facebook group. I'm going to start a Facebook group. At that point in time, there were already attorneys that were starting to work, on lawsuits. And I thought, I started, was going through this in my mind. And I said, well, why don't I create a Facebook group and we could turn that group into some kind of nonprofit. And maybe we could get attorneys to do pro bono work. We could raise funds as a nonprofit. We could protest. So I started the group. And I have to say, it was a complete and utter shock. I thought maybe we'll have a few hundred people, maybe 1,000. As of right now, we have more than 50,000 people. And it just stunned me. It really did. But I think what's going on is completely outrageous. And I've said, I've seen the sign. I've seen a few people with it. It's a picture of a Star of David in a garbage can. It says something about keeping, I don't know, keeping things clean. It's just horrible. And I said, I don't want my son, and I don't want any Jewish child to go to a university and see that image. And I certainly don't want to pay $60,000 or $70,000 a year for that. That's outrageous. And so, I don't know all of the legal issues. There's different ways about this. And but we have a lot of really brilliant legal minds in this group. We have terrific professional people. We have an amazing group of administrators and moderators who've come together, and every day they have calls to action. They write letters. They've started these campaigns. So while I'm sort of working in the background to turn this into a nonprofit, these women have taken it upon themselves to just go out there and to, to raise hell, really, because this is just it's not acceptable to any of us.
It's remarkable. You have struck a chord and it has swelled. 50,000 and growing, which is truly remarkable. How has this experience, what you've seen, what motivated you to start this group and help out legally impacted your own personal decision with your son as he looks for his next step and where he applies to college? How much will that inform his journey?
It's funny because I said to him, how would you feel if, next year you're at school and you see all of this stuff going on? What would you do? And he said, I would grab some friends and I would start a counter protest. And I said, okay. And I think that's an individual choice for every parent and every child. I know there are some parents who whose kids feel that they would not like this would upset them. It would be too much trauma, and they are staying away from a lot of the schools where this is going on.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.